Another issue, Call of Shame. A lot of you guys are aware that Call of Shame made a video on Big Cartier. Again, I'm not gonna hork on this too much. All I gotta say is it's getting draining playing a game where obviously this game has changed my life. It has. As little as someone like that to manipulate their audience into thinking that I'm doing something I'm not, you can say whatever you want about me, bot lobbies, all that, whatever. And that's fine. GG's, whatever, who cares? But to sit here and blatantly lie and say that I'm cheating, I'm hacking, I'm walling, I did this, I did that. I mean, that's like low-key delusional. And as much as I want to get gangster and say some stuff about Call of Shame, what is the point? No one knows what he looks like. You are the people that watch that guy is literally getting manipulated by an AI voice. He's too pussy to even show who he is. Nevertheless, I'm not saying that is the reason why I want to quit COD, because then think people be, oh, you're quitting because he was cheating and you can't cheat anymore. I've never cheated a day in my life, bro. Only thing I cheated on was my diet. Come again.
You know how something keeps happening over and over and over and over and over again. And you say, man, I think this person's cheating, or this is happening, or that is happening, or this group of people get to do this. And it end up being a big myth for a while. And then one day someone comes along and kind of gives you the truth to the myth that's in your head. That is what I feel like about Call of Shame. We have been speculating that these gamers are cheating. These big streamers are cheating. And then someone comes along and says they're cheating. And then everybody is quick to believe it. Now, first of all, for us to actually get into this, the walling and the do you have aimbot or not, to me, is not clear. It's not clear enough to definitively say it unless you see someone's wall hack up and they forget to put it away. Now, the bot lobby thing, if you're somebody who's actually bot lobbying, you are cheating. Because I see that in our little bit of a community. We like to act like, oh, well, bot lobbying, who cares? No, some people do care. It actually ruins the gaming experience for the people who are trying to get into the game. And it does end up hurting the game over time. Because the people that will be getting into the game and being with the people that they're supposed to be with can't learn the game and get into the game. And I guess get hooked to the game as the developers want them to, because you're too busy abusing them. And eventually they just put the controller down. Not to mention it's just dishonest to your crowd who's probably watching you on the premise. If you're one of those performance gamers, they're watching you on the premise that you are good at the game, but the truth is you're playing a bunch of bots. So I do think that is cheating. Not saying that Cartier is doing that. I'm saying that if that is the case, that is cheating. But here's a bigger problem that I see. And this goes for Cartier. There's an old saying, birds of a feather flock together. This is a stupid cliche, but as my grandfather would say, cliches are cliches for a reason. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, people are going to call it a duck. If you hang out with cheaters, if you go chill with cheaters, they're going to end up calling you a cheater. I did not see Call of Shame really even thinking about Cartier until it started to become a little bit clear that he was gaining some traction and being seen with other people. It kind of feels like he caught a stray. Now, do I think Cartier is wrong? And this is not for me to say if he's cheating or not. Do I think he's wrong to say what he said about Call of Shame? I would say yes and no. I mean, yes, there is no point in saying anything back because you do not know who he is. So it wouldn't matter anyway. I think that Cartier shouldn't have said nothing. He shouldn't have said nothing at all. Because the truth is, what are you talking to? You're talking to a AI voice, as he said. But the problem is, so many people in your community, and we can even say in your new circle, in the circle of people you hang around, so many of them has been quote unquote found to be cheating, then you're going to have to carry that moniker as well. But what I will say, these cheating scandals don't seem to have taken anybody's career away. I mean, let's be honest. These people are still going to COD events. These people are still going to COD events. They're still going live for the most part. They're still streaming. They're still making money from their audiences and everything. So there was really no point in even touching on it at all. Do I think Cartier is cheating? And listen, I don't know how y'all know so surely. I can't just say that so surely. I'm not that, what's the word? I'm not that sharp at looking at how somebody aims and telling if it's aimbot or not. And I'm just not willing to fake anger when I don't have a definitive proof that this person is cheating. Now, the bot lobbies, come on, dude. That stuff is pretty easy to point out because people who play the game who is not that good, like me, I'm a regular old casual player. I can look at someone's lobby and tell, dude, you got it pretty easy on this lobby. That is not, it's not hard to put together. It's like, dude, if I step in and I'm just some regular working dad who gets off of his computer at working home, I'm finished with my computer work, I jump on here and I play some COD, and they're trying to take my freaking head off 2 seconds after I land. But then I watch y'all and you're chasing every single person. No one's coming after you for most of the part. It's pretty simple to say, like, dude, it's some way you're boosting, and boosting is cheating. I don't care how people are going to flip it. I don't care how they're going to turn it around. If you have any additive to your game, and I'm just saying this in general, I don't know what Cartier has. If you have any additive, macros, any extra software, any way you're trying to manipulate the lobbies to get the lobby that you want, you are just as bad as a cheater that is wall hacking. You are using the application as it's not supposed to be intended to be used. You're cheating, bro. There's no other way to put it. It's like you're freaking stepping into the ring and you're a full-fledged grown man and you're fighting 6-year-olds. And you'll say, hey man, who cares? Well, the truth is, obviously the players care because it ends up affecting the people that keep playing the game. Now, the reason why I haven't stopped playing COD, even though that it is quote unquote infested with cheaters, is because at this point, what game is it? What first person shooter is not? Apex Legend has cheaters. Delta Force, brand new, has cheaters. It's really no way to get away from any competition game and not having a cheater in it. So you might as well play the game that you enjoy. But I look at it as, Cartier, you have to watch who you hang around, because when you hang around certain people, their enemies become your enemies. And if you end up being proven that you were cheating after making this type of video, it's just going to tear up your credibility even more. But the problem is the actual community has become so riddled with cheaters. Now people are starting to see cheaters everywhere. They're starting to see cheaters everywhere. There is, and that's the reason why people who have a certain size platform have to be vocal about not liking cheaters, because when you do not be vocal about not liking cheaters, you appear complacent. And they're just going to throw you in that group as well. That's my view on it, man. That's my view. I appreciate the people that came to see TB the Gamer. All the people that subbed this month. I've gotten more subs on this channel than I ever got when I was on this channel. I appreciate you. And you 90s gamers that got mad at my last video about 90s and 2000 not being that freaking, being that good of a era. You have pretty much proven my point, and I'll have a video coming out about y'all in a minute as soon as I can care that I pissed y'all off that bad. But check the video out and see if I was so wrong in what I was saying. All the new subbers, I appreciate you. Hit the like button because, from what I hear, it does help the channel. It helps the channel out. Appreciate you. God bless.